Hey, what's up guys, it's your boy Crisp Capybara, and today we're checking out ProtoManly's weather mod. I've already done some testing with this earlier. This might be the coolest mod I have ever seen in my life. So we're gonna check this out today. So to start off, we're gonna go to a village because obviously the first place that you destroy in Minecraft is a village, right? Alright, so we're here at the village, and as you can tell, the clouds are already extremely detailed. You can literally tell the type of the cloud just from how it looks. Right here I have a couple blocks just prepared. We have the radar, the weather station. Both these are pretty self-explanatory. Weather station, you right click, gives you info. Looks like we have an enhanced risk, which is interesting because it looks like a fairly chill day today. And you have the radar. And obviously there's no rain around here because first of all, this tells us, what are you doing? There's no rain around here. First of all, this tells us. Second of all, we can use our gifted eyesight to see there are no rain bands or anything, but we can change that. I'm not going to do that quite yet because I want to save the best part for last. So we're going to go to a couple more blocks here. First of all, you have the anemometer, which is basically just the wind speed. The tornado siren, tornado sensor. I'm going to go ahead and grab these two actually. You have the radome, I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. But this is just a block. I don't know what it does. And then you have the WSR-88 core, which is I think the most common Doppler radar system used in the US, I'm pretty sure. But you don't need that. You just need this, honestly. Still pretty calm day, so
I might just be about to ruin these guys' lives.
that is so bad to say, Jesus Christ. Okay, first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to type in PM weather, which is the command for the mod. Spawn. I'm going to start off with a squall. We're going to start squall, supercell, and tornado. Squall and natural. Hit enter. And then if you look on the radar map, you should start to see right there. So it's coming from that way, which means it'll be this direction right here. You can kind of see it start to forming. If I zoom in a little bit here, you can kind of see it start to form, but that is our squall line right there. Yeah, isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. You can already see it way off in the distance there. It's kind of hard to tell, but it's definitely there. This should start moving and hopefully intensifying. It said it was stage 2, so it should be a decent storm at least. I guess while we wait, we could plop down the tornado sensor and the tornado siren. Pretty sure the sensor, if it detects a tornado, it just emits a signal. And if the tornado siren detects a tornado, then obviously it'll fantastic sound effects. The storm is actually coming in kind of slow. Let me plop down the anemometer too, because this actually spins with the wind. So it's 16 miles an hour. So this is it's gonna kind of go, but it's not crazy. Okay, so you'll probably like only know this if you're a weather nerd, but this also has a velocity map. Basically, if you don't know what that is, this green section is heading towards us, towards this right here. This is the radar. If you see red, that means it's heading away from the radar, which is here. So it's basically just going all one direction at this point. It's going all this way. You can definitely tell when there's a tornado. I'll definitely show you guys if that does happen. Oh, it looks like it's really starting to pop off a little bit here. Okay. But if a tornado does spawn, there are a couple different ways that you can tell. I really hope it happens because I do want to show you guys, but I don't know if it'll happen. I'm going to set it back to day just so hopefully the storm can get some more energy. But it's kind of blue, which means that there's some stronger winds. So gray is kind of is weak. This area is pretty weak. It looks like this front right here means it's going pretty fast. Oh boy, that just looks intimidating. Oh, we got some lightning over there. This just looks intimidating, and this is a fucking video game. This should not be scary. This looks scary. Why am I scared right now? Why am I scared for my life right now? This is a children's block game. You know, now that I want it to. A tornado is not going to develop. It doesn't seem like it. But we can still look at this awesome, beautiful map right here, this is the reflectivity, which basically means green is light rain, yellow is moderate, red is heavy, pink is torrential downpour. So is basically all you need to know. And white is hail. It looks like oh my god, look at this. So it's starting, it should be starting very soon. Yeah, the rain is starting now, it looks like. Yep, I just heard it. Okay, here we go. Shit is about to get real. And ooh, okay, we got something. Ooh, oh my god, that scared me. Jesus Christ. So it doesn't look like a tornado with this storm, unfortunately. I might just spawn another squall and see if that... I'm going to spawn another squall because you guys see what this one looks like. So I'm going to get rid of this. This is all going to disappear. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to PM weather, spawn, squall, natural. Okay, so this is max stage 2 again. So I really hope this actually just spawn an actual tornadic squall. I'm gonna get a little bit closer to this puppy, actually. I'm gonna despawn this squall because I want to spawn a squall that's fairly close, first of all. And I also want to spawn one that is very strong. Okay, 94, that's really good. Please, I need this to be tornadic. Please, bro. So you can see this is kind of the edge of the wind. So this is like that initial kind of gust. Okay, it looks like it's starting to kind of take shape here. Okay. Getting some green there. So this blue, I think, yeah, this blue is light rain. This blue is like drizzle, basically. The green is light rain, like I said. And hopefully it'll start to intensify some more. It looks like there actually might be a little bit of a trailing cell going on here, which is interesting. What are you looking at? Which, I mean, is not unheard of. I mean, there's definitely been a lot of trailing cells in squalls before. I know, boy, that looks intimidating. If you saw that in the horizon, would you be just chilling out here like these villagers talking? Like, these guys are just talking amongst each other, and there's that in the distance. I would not be sitting here, bro. I would not. No. Get in your house. Get in your house now. No. Do not be disobedient. They're being disobedient. Oh, buddy. This one looks a lot more intense. Oh, baby. Okay. Oh, okay. I think that is a good sign. The other tornadic storms that I've seen, they've had that blue splotch, and then that turns into tornadic activity right there. All right, let's see this puppy get a tornado. Ooh, mamma mia. No, I don't think that's tornadic, but that is very, very strong wind right there, right in front of us. That is very strong wind. I wouldn't say 100 miles an hour, but it's up there. But this is the wind front right here. It'll hit us very soon. And yep, looks like our anemometer is really starting to pick up some speed here. This front looks very, very intimidating though. Okay, this is probably 34. Is that really it? Come on, man. After this passes, I'm gonna spawn a Supercell. I know you guys are getting bored. I can see your faces on the other side of the screen. I know you're very bored right now, and I apologize. But I swear to God, when I tested this earlier, almost every single squall that I spawned had a tornado in it. 32, yeah, this is not going to develop. Oh, guys, see that? That is a very decent sign of a tornado right there. So if you look on velocity and you see red and green right next to each other, that is a very good sign. Now another good, ooh. This is very, very interesting. Okay. We're gonna watch this area, because, ooh, baby. My goodness, that looks prime. If this radar starts to get a hook like this or like that, then that basically just solidifies that there is tornado right over there. But from what I'm seeing on the map, it looks very, very, that looks like a very good sign to me. In fact, let's go over here and see if there's anything touching down. Because ooh, it looks like there might be something right here. Yeah, look at that, guys. Look at that. That is a funnel cloud. Look at that. This is indeed a funnel cloud, which is the start of a tornado. So I was correct with my prediction that this was in fact a tornado, which is why I said that is a very good sign when you see that velocity like that. That is a very good sign that there is a tornado. Because you've got winds going like directly right next to each other and they're going opposite ways. That's a very good sign of shifting winds, cyclonic winds. Which means tornado. We're gonna pop over here, see if this develops into anything more, if this is just a fluke. I'm gonna go back here a little bit. It looks like that was just a fluke. It looks, oh, maybe, come on, you can do it. You can do it, I believe in you. I believe in you, come on, you can do this. You get a gold star for me if you develop into a tornado. But it looks like it's not gonna do it, which sucks. This is such a cool mod. I will say, even for me, I have a fairly beefy computer. I have a 5800 and a RTX 3060. This is dropping my frames, and I have sodium. So if you don't have a good computer, I'd turn some settings down. Like my render distance probably doesn't need to be this high. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna clear this out, and now we're gonna go back to that village. I'm gonna locate that village again. All right, so here's our village again, and I'm gonna pull out the tornado siren because shit's about to get real. What I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna go ahead and plop down the weather station and the radar as well. Because what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna spawn a supercell. If you don't live in America, you probably don't know what I'm talking about. But a supercell is basically, it's kind of like a squall but on steroids, and it's like just a little circle of a storm. But supercells are very, very notorious for being known for causing tornadoes. So I am going to plop down. Okay, tornado siren's there, weather station's there. So there's a slight chance already. Oh, it looks, oh, I didn't even spawn this one. Okay. Perfect. Oh, that's amazing. Wow. Thank you so much, game. I appreciate that. That is perfect timing. But this is a supercell right here. This storm right here that's developing, that is a supercell. We'll see if it develops into anything more. By the looks of it, it looks like it's developing very fast, which is a good sign. But we'll definitely see if this develops into anything more than just this. Because I really hope it does. I really want to show you guys the tornadoes. Because they're awesome. But we'll see. We'll see if this develops into anything. I'm also going to plop down an anemometer right here. Why not? Alright, wind's at 4, so fairly calm. Don't just pop in and pop back out. Come on, really? Amazing. I thought you were actually going to do me a favor. I thought you were going to, you know, I thought you were going to give me perfect timing. You know, I thought you were going to pay off my student debt. I thought you were going to do everything, but no. You just decide to spawn, make me happy, and then immediately despawn. Why would you do that? Why must you fool me? Really? You actually had to do this to me? I'm blaming you for this. Yeah, this is not gonna be much, guys. Well, I've been recording for how long? 21 minutes? Okay. I'm gonna get this over with. I'm just gonna spawn a tornado on top of this village. So, if this is what you came here for, then you are in luck. I'm gonna set the wind speed something stupid, 200. Why not? Width, I'm gonna set this to 200. And then my game is about to lag, so get ready. But, yeah. This is absolutely bonkers here. This is ridiculous. You never want to find yourself in a situation like this. If I place anything... Oh my god. Iron Golem didn't get moved, which actually is kind of surprising. If I spawn, let's say, sheep. I'm going to sacrifice the sheep for your entertainment. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm so sorry, but as you can see... And if I put myself in survival as well, it'll fling me. But yeah, I'm just flying through this tornado right now. Oh my god, I just saw a villager. Oh, I'm seeing a lot of animals. Hello. But yeah, this is a monster tornado right here. This is one that you do not want to find yourself in. Oh, this is the hook I was talking about. So, if you look at a Doppler radar and you see a storm with this hook and something that looks like this, that is probably a tornado, and I am lagging a lot, probably because of the hail. But look at that hail, guys. Isn't that cool? Okay, so I got up to 76, which is, I think, EF0. It's just stripping the trees of leaves right now. I'm going to despawn this. And I think this is one of the funniest parts of just despawning storms. Is this, just watching all the mobs and everything fall. So the chickens just slowly drift down. That is all with that mod that I could cover. If you guys do want to see more of this mod and more of my videos, then do press that subscribe button. I'm trying to upload more consistently, and I'm also streaming more consistently on my Twitch. So go follow me on there. I'll leave a link in the description. But yeah, I'll also leave a link to the mod as well, if you want to download it. It's for NeoForge 1.21.1. So, yeah. Peace.